the NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting dunked on. People call it a business decision. I don't think about that. My role is to be a rim protector, so I'm going to sacrifice for the team. Whether it's a block or a dunk, either way, I'll be on a highlight. It's a good way of thinking about it. Guys?
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
A look at Cleveland's starting group. We've got Lou Dort, Paul out there with the Anthony Melton. And there's Jarrett Allen. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. And for the Knicks, Cunningham is out there with Ball. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Green. And it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Melton passes to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Outside, Dort. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now, here's Cunningham. Knocked away. The pass to Melton. Over to the wing. To the paint. Here's Allen. And then jammed down right as he goes over Marjanovic.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jarrett Allen.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Toronto.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Paul outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now Cunningham. And Tucker has it in the corner. Latrey. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Ball. Jarrett Allen making his last shot. Marjanovic finds Green. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Pass to Vanderbilt. They set the pick. On the wing, Melton. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. New York trailing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tucker the pass to Marjanovic. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal. Second team foul.
Stolen away.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
And that one, good.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Ball surveying the defense. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Your next City Dancer.
Group in for the Knicks. Gordon's checked in for Marjanovic. Jones comes in for P.J. Tucker. Harris is checked in for Cunningham. And it's Ben Simmons in for Ball. And then for Cleveland, Eubanks, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Young comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Noel in for DeAnthony Melton. Now here's Jones after Ben Simmons' miss. Kicks it out to Jones. Clock is at 3. And the Knicks miss again. And so it's Young who brings it up for Cleveland. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Dort wide open. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Eubanks. Passes it to Noel. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Knicks trail by 6. Green with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. For 3, Harris. And the Knicks miss again. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Green against Dort. Pass to Noel. 1:33 left to play in the first.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Cavaliers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. One of the most team-friendly contracts in the league. Doris, you and I were just talking about this. Lou Dort. He's been a great deal for the Thunder.
Oh, my goodness. Under $2 million a year until the year 2023. Think about all he brings to this team. Once that contract expires, gentlemen, he's in for a big raise.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Ball against Simmons. They set the screen. Horton Tucker, the pass to Eubanks.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Simmons. They kick it out to Green. There's the 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 15-5 run here. Noel, good, and Paul gets the assist. Noel's got 5.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Paul. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Toronto. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. To the middle. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. From deep. And no good on the last-second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a...
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Well, Thaddeus Young in his 15th season in the league.
Going out there and being the energy guy.
Greg, there's an argument to be made that he was his most efficient in 2021.
I mean, just stuffing the stat sheet. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, you name it. Thaddeus Young, like he said, can do a little bit of everything.
For T-shirts. Your Knicks.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. And Simmons is out there with Harris. And it's Green. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Gordon in at the center position. The pass to Horton Tucker. Cleveland moving it around. 6 to shoot. Dort kicks to Melton. Over Green. And Doris, that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise. They see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
They get it back, and slam dunk by Allen.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Now here's Simmons. He's guarded by Melton. Simmons can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They set the pick. Here's Dort. Banked in off the glass. Dort's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
I get a sense of Lou Dort's physicality and the strength in that frame. What a nice-looking finish. Woo!
Harris looking it over. Over in the corner, Green lets it go with the three. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and make smooth adjustments midair. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, their title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. Here's Allen. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside, Dort. Pulls from the top of the key. Kept alive. Allen goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Allen's got 10 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with the consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
For the Knicks, Jackson, he's checked in for Jones. Cunningham comes in for Harris. And Ball subbed in for Simmons. And then for Cleveland, Noel, he's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And Chris Paul subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Ball, the pass to Lopez. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Ball passes to Noel. Ball outside. Over in the corner, Dort. Over Cunningham. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you love the ability to stretch the floor on the jumper. Doing work, Lou Dort.
Lopez a screen. There's Ball with the 3. That one doesn't go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Noel. He's got 5. Ball surveying the floor. Misses the 3. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Ball from long range. Again, Ball missing. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Dort finds Paul. Shoots from 12.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot a free pass. He'll block and challenge anything.
Stolen by Allen. Ball against Paul. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, what a strong take on the and one. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Young comes in for Vanderbilt. Outside, Ball. That 3 off the mark.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
When you think about the legacy of Chris Paul, you can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
To end the run, trying to get open is Lopez. And Ball with the lay-in.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Eubanks. Ball with the rebound. Knicks trail by 18.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Pass to Lopez. Young with the steal. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. Cleveland ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-5 run.
Thanks very much.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after.
Welcome, everybody.
You look at Cleveland, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They were kicking into high gear mode every night. I like how they don't.
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that about does it for us. Now,
and with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jared Allen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Chris Paul. He's out there with the Anthony Melton. Allen is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Vanderbilt in a power forward.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Over in the corner, Dort. They get the rebound. And it's sent back by Lopez. Knicks trail by 20. Jackson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Robinson misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Vanderbilt. Paul outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Ball against Paul. Outside, Ball. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Clock at 6. Robinson for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap.
36.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Ball, the pass to Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Poked away. Ball outside from deep. Here's Melton. No good with the triple. Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Horton Tucker's checked in for Cleveland.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Horton Tucker, the pass to Melton. Marjanovic against Paul. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Harris outside. Takes a 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Ball against Simmons. Here's Horton Tucker. It's deflected. Paul right side. Over Simmons. Knicks with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Pass to Marjanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Tucker has it in the corner. No good on the 3. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Cavaliers.
And the Knicks making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Allen. Young comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Noel in for Chris Paul. 1:51 left in the third. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Jacks up a three. Horton Tucker's shot is off. New York's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And the Knicks miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 22.
In addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
The Knicks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Simmons. He's off on that one. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Noel, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
And Simmons kicks to Gordon. Young pass to Melton. Back to Young. Screen by Young. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by New York. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Gordon the pass to Simmons. Fires for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Eubanks got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Noel, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Outside, Simmons shoots over Melton, and the shot is long.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
The kick out to Young. And so it's Cleveland in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They have made it very tough. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Settle down.
And And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. P.J. Tucker is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Bullock in a 2-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Young left side. The pass to Chris. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Misses the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Bullock. And Forbes kicks to Lewis. McDaniels passes to Chris. Misses in close. The Knicks shooting only 21% from the field so far. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Here is Forbes. Here's Chris. The kick out to Young. For three, Forbes hits the three-point bomb. Forbes has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Jones checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Joe Harris. Cunningham, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Ball subbed in for Simmons. Lewis against Ball. Here's Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leads to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest where many people believe he should have been the winner.
Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Jones the pass to Ball. Second chance shot. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Green. New York, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Cunningham. New York, no good that time either. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Allen outside. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cavaliers,
the Cavaliers shooting 43% for the game.
25.
Pass to Forbes. Kicks it out to Allen. Outside, Dort. High post Allen. Over Gordon. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Assisted by
17 points for Jared Allen.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
There's Ball with the 3. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Allen.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Young. Horton Tucker comes in for Dort. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And Paul subbed in for Lewis.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
That's his
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
One word you can use to describe Jarrett Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Paul outside. Passes it to Eubanks. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Horton Tucker. 5 to shoot. The 3. Kicks it to Paul. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Chris Paul at the line, 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
Ball from long range. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris.
Kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of St. Nicholas, breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate, and learn to never give a They never getting it, I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been accelerating, I already know it is still. He stay face, no breaks, I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love, they living in their fear. I changed ways, I'm proof.